Hello, world. We're going to play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Why? Because everyone and their dog has played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I figured it's time for me to throw my contribution on the pile. Will it be as wonderfully edited and commented on as the others? No. Or I have a cup of coffee. And, I've played this game for a long time. I remember purchasing it alongside the, I believe it was Half-Life 2. Might have been the orange box. Mind you, this is 24 years ago. 24? No, 22. 20, we'll call it 21 years ago. The game was released in 2004. That's right. This was when Steam had just become a thing. Back when it had its janky, greenish UI. Horribly buggy this game was when it was released. Not in a state that was very good at all. It was just plagued with all sorts of crashing and jank quests not working and animation glitches and all sorts of wonderful things. It was patched and patched and patched. And then I believe at some stage Troika Games went tits up. They closed down, and support for the game was no longer really a thing. I know it's an Activision game, but you know Activision, if it's not Call of Duty, they don't care. God be with you, Blizzard. So, and this was before, I believe, White Wolf was acquired by Paradox Studios. And Vampire the Masquerade was turned into something, a little bit of a shell of its former self. I know a lot of people aren't happy with 5th edition. I've played mostly 5th edition. I just know people don't like it. I have no problem with it. I've run, I think it's 5 campaigns for Chronicles successfully, stretching through the city of St. Catharines, the city of Toronto, as Anarch, Camarilla, and a couple of Hunter campaigns, actually, after Hunter came out. Excuse me as I slurp my coffee here. I did work on the tabletop simulator, the Hunter sheet, and the Werewolf sheet for my own campaigns and posted it. I believe they're featured in some community video by Outstar. She thanked me. You're welcome. Just doing my civic duty. But, excuse me. We're gonna play this game. We're gonna play a clan I've never played before. Not a man named Veronica. Even though that's, you know, how we're rolling, apparently. We're gonna play Gangrel, and we're gonna be female. And I'm not gonna play with the history thing, because this, I don't know. But this is weird. This wasn't in the game as far as I remember. when I played it. I beg your pardon. Get a bonus when they frenzy. That's cool. I might use that to my advantage. Why can't I click my name? There it goes. That's our name. I actually had played had an NPC that turned into a character named this. As a gangrel that was embraced at this point. Basically the same backstory and everything. Even though not actually playing as a gangrel. And that was my V5 character in my St. Catherine's campaign. Anyway, not that that's useful information to you. So, what do we do? Well, I believe an initial test of this character, animalism powers are horrible until these two. Spectral Wolf I didn't really get to play around with, but I do know that Burrowing Beetle is dog poop. Costs, I think it costs it costs 1 blood and it does about 9 damage. Well, even with an untrained ranged combat, a single bullet will do 9 damage. So this is horrible. Whether it gets better as you level it up, I don't know. And whether there's things or talismans you can pick up to make it better, I don't know. Fortitude is a given. You want to live through most damage later on in the game. Fortitude is basically a must. Protean, and it's not protein, ladies and gentlemen. It's protean. Protean. Protein is, I-E-N. This is, it turns into the war form thing. This is not a thing in 5th edition anymore. They don't get the war form. It's something else, I think. Their level 5 Protean is something else. I could be wrong. I can't remember. All I know is that Artemis didn't have it. She was Fortitude, full stamina, 13 HP. Flesh of marble. You can't hurt me. Walking through 9mm fire like the Terminator. Because that's fun. Anyway. For this playthrough, though, I'm going to struggle through it. Not only that, Artemis is going to be the Druidess. She was never in life, or undeath, or in the incarnation I had. We're going to roll stealth, security. I believe block picking doesn't need to be that high off the bat, but maybe be okay with that. Beg your pardon. Don't need subterfuge, don't need intimidation. We're not going to do a whole lot of talking, I don't think. Brawl. Getting them feeds in is a big deal until you get the Bloodsucker Communion, which still costs 3 blood. Your brawl is going to carry you. So this is just past Jeanette, I believe. You'd get these 2 points, providing we don't put anything else in here. So, I mean, you can argue this till the cows come home, split hairs if you want. Oh, you need this much. Yeah. No, you don't. This game doesn't care. It's in a state now with the unofficial patch that you can play whatever you want, and as long as you're playing, you know, smart, you basically get through the game, just muddle through. Back then, if you didn't roll a combat-centric character, as soon as you got to that museum with the Kane pictures, you were dead. You couldn't get past it. You just got slaughtered. Ranged combat, we don't care about. Inspection, not that big of a deal. Research and intimidate, nah. Actually, I believe the incarnation of Artemis in V5 was illiterate. The animalism thing sort of fits. She had a big dog. She had a wolf named War. He was a big dog. But, excuse me, I do believe combat defense and hacking is nice. No. I'm not going to do any persuading. We don't really care about our finances, but we do need to buy stuff. We don't get any of this, so we'll just go computers. Hacking. Research hurts. I think you need a certain level of research to use the books, but like I said, you can't read. You never learn. And there are people that are like that, who never got the chance to learn how to read, and they live a very uphill fight. That's what we're going to roll. Animalism. Let's see. We're not skipping the intro. People like to watch it. (2004) Half-Life 2 engine.
I want to show you something.
Did this take it as far as the engine would go? No. This is, as I said, it was released in a really buggy mess. I think maybe just because I think, don't quote me, that the version of the engine that Troika had was not the version that was released with Half-Life 2. They didn't really know how to, you know, use it. I could be wrong, but I'm very surprised this game hasn't been remastered. There has been...
Good evening.
Been basically cried out for.
My apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society,
there are people who are remastering Redemption
of our existence,
which is another Activision game, I believe.
As Prince, I am within my rights to
people
grant
who have
or deny
remastered, or not remastered, but redone Vampire the Masquerade Redemption in the Skyrim
Many of you have come
engine.
to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests.
So.
However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused
It's worthy
permission.
of the love.
Indeed, my permission was never sought at all.
But I don't know who
They were
owns the
caught
rights.
shortly after the embrace of this child.
Unless they figure they're
It
going to make
pains me
money
to
on
announce
it.
the sentence.
I don't think
As
Paradox
Up to
has
tonight, I considered the accused
has the ability
a loyal and upstanding member of our organization.
to let that
But as
happen,
some of you
because
may know,
maybe
penalty
Activision
for this
holds
transgression
all the keys to the kingdom.
death.
Who knows? But
Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us
ugly.
all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community
Sebastian
that
LaCroix,
we must adhere to the code that
voiced
binds
by,
our society, lest we endanger
I believe
all of our blood.
it's Andy Milder.
Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Very typical Ventrue Prince.
Which leads to the fate
So
of the
Nines didn't,
progeny.
Nines
Without
didn't,
desire,
you know,
most
try to
child
save
are
that
doomed
guy.
to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
Nine's my hero. Yeah. You can see it. They've added the obviously they've
Alls I'm
edited
saying is
this
that you better not
cutscene
do
a
it.
lot. You can see him thinking about it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish.
He knows that if he had me
I have
killed,
decided
that
to let this kindred live.
he probably would have
They
had
shall
a
be
revolt.
instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same
He's
rights.
pushing his luck here.
Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Ventrue, they think about the politics, right? They gotta appease the people, keep them all in line. The Anarchs don't follow the traditions. The only one they will keep is the Masquerade, and obviously because it's a benefit. So as long as they play ball in that regard, the Camarilla tolerates
Your sire,
them.
tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must...
And that was established in the Convention of Thorns, that they would have to do that.
When someone, anyone, breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric
And
of
I
our
believe the Anarchs that
centuries-old
did
society.
not
Understand
agree with it
my
became the Sabbat.
predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not
I
generosity,
could be wrong.
but the opportunity
It's been a while.
to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There, you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio.
The Spot get a bad rap.
He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown
They're still
you
bad
great
guys, but
clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
so he knows that killing me is just going to make the Anarchs nuts. Items gained. Hands. Sweet. He knows that having me killed will just cause an uprising. In this way, he's gaining an agent. So I'm responsible for your behavior. So you get that grandfathered feeling, like you're like, oh man, I gotta make this guy proud. He's sticking his neck out for me. Now, whether you live or die don't mean nothing to him. But he's sink or swim, and he knows he's dropping you in with little to no ability. You're a nobody, right? You weren't embraced because you were, former spec ops. You were embraced because, your sire is an idiot. So, you die, no skin off his nose. You live, well, he gains an agent. And in the same way, he's appeasing the Anarch movement by not letting you die. He sees it as a win. He's going to find out by the end of this playthrough that he is wrong, and probably leaving me alive was the worst mistake he'll ever make. But I could die. We'll see.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo. It's probably a
Smiling
lot
Jack,
for you to take in
John
some,
DiMaggio.
Why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Well, this is the question. Do we play the tutorial? What do you gain in the tutorial? Well, you gain the lockpicks, because if you don't do the tutorial, you don't get the lockpicks. You can find them later, but it's easier just to do it. You can convince him to keep the weapon at the end, which is the pistol, and you do gain the knife and the tire iron, which are useless to me, but at the same time, you could sell them, gain a couple bucks without haggle. Everything that you sell is going to be, $20 here, $16 there, and to get the armor to survive combat damage is important. So,
All right.
okay,
We're
gonna do the tutorial.
Step out back here.
Yeah, let's get away from this horrible place.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better.
Is it?
Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
No.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
I believe for me, if it was me being a vampire, I think it would be rack of lamb. I'm not a champagne drinker, and the idea of doing heroin is disgusting.
Down around the corner there, I saw this.
No offense to any heroin addicts out there. The idea of sticking needles in your veins is. So, what do I mean,
right.
Not that I condone heroin use. Don't do that. It's not good for you.
You creep up on them, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Yeah, they don't really go into.
Now go for it.
It's been one of those nights. I could use a drink. They don't really go into the mechanics of the blood drinking in this game. Resonance, humors, that sort of thing. Depending on the blood you're drinking, it can give you benefits to your disciplines. This, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I believe the game that will touch on that will be Bloodlines 2. When it releases in 2050, or at all. I know you can hear me, Paradox. Yeah, they keep delaying it, but I believe it's the comic book series Winter's Teeth, where the Bruja protagonist is teaching her adopted child how to feed, and the mechanics of it is like, you know, you bite them on an artery and you let the blood do the work, and rather than, you know, sucking. Like, that's kind of the, you know, it's weird. There's, you know, mechanics to it. This you press F and you press F to pay respects, and that's all you do, and you make sure that meter never reaches 0 if you intend to not let them die. I'm gonna not let them die. And of course, the being bitten by a vampire, as long as you're not Hakata, or I guess in this game would be Giovanni, basically makes them docile for the most part. They don't remark on, you know, you need to lick the wound to close it. And you can bite to harm. And I don't know whether or not biting to harm causes pain or not. It's never really remarked in the book, but it does cause aggravated damage. And if it does, you die, so fun. Anyway, let's go back to Jack.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better.
What?
All kindred. Kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Food chain? Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality is not a bad deal. And that's just for
they don't
starters.
Really downplay
Fringe benefits from
how
joining the club.
They downplay the ability to heal in this. You sort of regenerate over time. You can drink blood to get your life back. In 5th edition, you need to rouse the blood to heal yourself, and depending on your blood potency or other things, you get less or more health back every time. But they don't understate how unbelievably tough a vampire is.
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Shove it right up their ass. The
Unless you
stake,
have those
only if it catches
disadvantages.
you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally.
You don't
Now,
look like you
a
do.
shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy.
You-
Fire, that's real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
You know, get your head cut off too. That's bad.
Okay, now. The fuck is this?
As you see at the beginning of the game.
Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
The ruckus. Wow, you are old. Anyway. Light. Closed doors. The fluorescent light sound. I love it. So, released in a terribly buggy state. This game was one of my favorites. Lockpicks. I believe the lockpicks have the, do they have the Camarilla symbol on them? Yeah, because putting the Swiss Army symbol on them would be a bad idea, right? Oops. It was an interesting game.
Come down here.
Coming off of, I believe at the time I was playing Vampire the Masquerade Redemption online with IHateJuan.net.
I was hoping to spare you this shit till later.
And I was playing
They're mostly
Neverwinter
mindless,
Nights
bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
online, which was like basically D&D 3.5.
Spot got wind of the gathering here, so they
That's where I met most of my friends from Australia, actually. Before I started getting into World of Warcraft, which more or less ruined my life.
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Spot might be mindless.
ever run a
but they
raiding
hit like
guild?
Mack truck, like raging savages.
It's a job that you don't get paid for. There really is no benefit. Everyone hates your guts, and nothing you do is ever right. And I played a healer and a tank, so no matter what happened, it was your fault.
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
Woo-ha! I remember this cutscene being horribly janky as well. It was almost different every time. Can't wait to get Spectral Wolves. That'll be fun. Yeah, see, that guy didn't even rush them. He's supposed to rush. He's supposed to run at this guy, and that didn't happen. So it's still a little bit jankified, but that's okay.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
Okay, I'm on it. Yeah, but anyway, I've been reading up on Bloodlines 2, watching the videos. It's gonna have a pretty cool soundtrack at least. Gameplay looks We'll see. It's still a testing phase. You know, they backed out and delayed it another year after delaying it last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. But maybe it'll be good. I don't like the idea of it being cyberpunk light, where you're basically V with Johnny Silverhand in your head. I don't like that idea. I think it's stupid. I think they should have kept this sort of format where you're playing a nobody. You can be whoever you want, roleplay through it. Now you're stuck being, whatever the hell the name is, Fire, and you've got this guy in your head yakking to you the entire game, providing exposition. Look, Cyberpunk got away with it because it's Keanu Reeves. If it wasn't Keanu Reeves, that game would not have gone anywhere. It would have been an annoying mess, because every time that thing shows up, you're like, oh, fucking Johnny Silverhand. But now when it's Keanu Reeves, you're like, yeah, John Wick, yeah, the one, yeah. It's not gonna be good, guys. Everyone will play it. It'll get like a 7 out of 10. It'll get swept under the rug. It'll have Duke Nukem Forever syndrome, and then it'll be gone and forgotten.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though.
Don't get excited for it.
Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act,
but
take notes from
hopefully
those assholes.
it
You're a
gives
big bad
Paradox
man.
their money
Yeah,
back.
great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go
If they
forward.
get the money back
That's what you get
from the Chinese room working on it, and they've got the dosh, we might get a remaster of this game. I could see that happening because it's been a big thing for a while. Everyone wants this game to be remastered. They have all of the audio. They could go back and record some stuff. They could add a couple of characters, add a couple of quests if they had to, fix some stuff up, tighten it up. Put the game in Unreal Engine, right? Put the game in an updated engine. Allow a modding kit or a tools kit, right? If they really want to go further, they could make it an online game where you play co-op, or you know, you've got like a kind of like a sandbox sort of thing where you can role play and all that kind of crap. They are missing out hard. But
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
can I do that? Oh, I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a
When you go into
casualty
V5
for you.
and read about how the Inquisition is dealing with the vampire threat, it's like the vampire, like Kindred as a race are going to be gone in the next 20 years. There's no way. They're so on the back. They're so much on the back burner, unless they're the higher up. Like unless you're the Kindred 1%, you're flying private jets, staying ahead of the sun, and underground bunkers, twirling your mustache, running the world, or you're a Zemitzi lord under the ground. All these punk vampires that are running around the cities, they're going to be gone. They'll all be gone. Because they're not going to make it.
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla Gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla.
Magilla Gorilla.
They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
You mean the Masquerade? The one that keeps us all alive?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay. What does that mean exactly? Utilize your
Do what you
surroundings.
gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. You gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Yeah, they need to remaster this game. That would be the first thing I would suggest. It was just pick it up and put it in a different engine and give the fan base a toolkit and HD the shit out of the characters, updated models, updated animations. Keep the gameplay as terrible as it is, but there's lots of things they could do. They just feel like there's no market for it, which is, yeah, maybe that's right. I don't know. How many times have I played this game, do you wonder? Oh, a few. You didn't even look at the the thing, because I don't need to. I have most, if not all, of them memorized.
Head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Outside. Got it. Chair. Oh, whoa, nope. Physics-based software. Okay. I believe we get shot here. It's perfect recoil control, bud. Should go play some Siege. Or not. That's potence there. Back here. Dark alley? Nope. Depending on what you're viewing this on, I have an HDR monitor, and that is very, very dark. That's a void there. OLED monitor, excuse me. Trellis.
Fucking waste of unlight, Sabat Vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though.
Well, it's never stated as well.
Down the stairs
when a kindred
not the
vampire
catch, but it'll do.
does not have
when it comes to feeding,
the Blush of Life, in 5th edition it's the Blush of Life, active, they do not bleed.
Punch that a healthy, well-bred human will.
Your
Juice
blood does not
bags
flow.
with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say
Remember
so.
what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have. An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast is always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a
If
wild animal.
were I to make a suggestion to
scared, reckless, they'll do anything
Paradox
to survive, and it's you that has to deal
or the
with
Chinese room,
consequences.
I know that they did like a video about how they were fixing the character that Toxin Fire's head. All they needed to do is make it the beast. That was it. Just make it your beast that talks to you. Wouldn't that be interesting?
I said innocent
You know,
humans. If some
you're low on
asshole
humanity or
levels
you're low on
12
blood
gauge
and it's just sitting there
uranium,
going, kill.
skin 'em
Like
and
that
bash
would
their
be
skull.
sick.
Self-preservation is a vital
Destroy
part of
them.
humanity, after all. It's my favorite part, in fact.
That would be awesome. No, we're gonna have Johnny Silverhand Light
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity.
barking mad
Don't
about that.
Go hungry. It's a fine line.
I don't care how they...
All right, now go feed.
It's not Monty Coven. It's not,
Easy to drain
you know,
fast.
Mithras with, you know, in the back of some dude's mind. It's friggin'... Yeah, I know. It's stupid. I think they got pigeonholed into doing that because of the way the game was when they got it, and maybe they're just, you know, they gotta roll with it, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm not gonna kill this guy. I yacked so much that my health regenerated.
Not quite as good, huh? You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding?
Which is
You can
strange,
survive
too,
feeding on
because
animals.
I believe that the
Stomach
Nosferatu get a benefit from drinking rats,
Well, give it a try.
and the Gangrel do not. We're not gonna do that.
Just couldn't bear it, huh?
We'll do it later.
Ah, it's okay. Polite kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway. Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
But the Gangrel have animalism, which I believe it's a power that they get to drink
Too
the
much of a
blood of
threat by
animals to
itself,
get more
but you
out of
never
it.
know
But
if there's more in shouting
I don't know.
range. You're gonna have to
V5
sneak
again.
past.
Your blood potency's too high. You can't drink from animals or bagged blood.
The building across from us with
So
the
being a
garage
weaker
door,
vampire,
there's some
depending on
double
what you're
doors
doing,
on the
is
far
better
side.
than being,
I'll
you know,
meet you inside.
Dracula.
Just stay low and stick to the shadows, and don't let him see you.
Yes, Dracula is a thing. He does exist. He's a Zamitzi.
All right, go.
And I believe it's debated what his generation is, but I believe he's generation 6 or 5, which makes him pretty tough. But I don't know. He only showed up once in one of my campaigns, and my players hit him with a Honda Civic. That happened. My vampire campaign's very fun. Because I just let them do whatever the hell they want. Is that good to do? No. Structured narrative is far easier. Oh, he saw me. Get... Here I am yakking. He saw me. How did he see me? Can I even get past him now? Yeah, we can.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him.
They were fighting the Sabbat they were fighting the Sabbat in Toronto. And I was looking for stuff to throw at them, and I was like, I'll throw Dracula at him, why not? So I dug his stats out of the wiki, and yep, they tried to deal with him for a while. Didn't work out that well, but they did get away.
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery. He is a vampire, so be ready.
I'll do my best. I was born ready. I'm on it. Yeah. Let's see. I do believe I can cheese this. Yep. Tire iron acquired. Sweet.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid straight bullets. All right, head down to the
good strategy.
Break in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. And this is the last time you'll use the tire iron, because I don't think they ever tell you to. Oh no, yeah, you gotta fight somebody in here somewhere, but whatever. Door. Cop.
Stop! You! Just stay back. Keep your distance.
And the video never progressed.
Now who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
No, but if SWAT comes, they'll drive the gunman down here. You want that? I believe one of these options, he walks in the other room and gets eaten. Let's do 2.
And you? Look, lady, I don't know what you want, and I'm not about to take a bullet for this job. Yeah, okay. Alright, this way. This will lead us up to...
Better stay here, it's too dangerous for you. Yeah, that's... Yeah, because if he walks in this room, that guy will get him. And we're not jerks. At least I'm just trying not to, you know, get my humanity tanked. Crunch. Drop anything? No.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them hold up.
Great, just my luck. Is that an interesting placement for a door? You know what I mean? Like, door, shelving unit in front of a door. I have a feeling that this was an option to go through at one stage, and they just put this here to sort of solidify, like, you don't go that way. Can we get through? Yep. I'm a security specialist. What does it tell me to do? I think I have to use fortitude. Otherwise it won't let me pass, but that's okay. Snap.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
No problem. This is where they tell you how to use your powers. So use protein to kill him. How about I just use Nightwish Ravens? And snap his neck like a twig. Oh, this is so weird. It's like you're the Terminator. Come with me if you want to live. Aminimalism. Use Nightwish Ravens. Can I get behind her? Yes, I can. If these burrowing beetle? Come on. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Watch this. This is bad. 8 damage. Oh, yeah. He's gonna beat the snot out of me for using such a terrible ability. Oh, no. You're a block. Oh, dodge that one. Ah! Is there a block key? I thought there was a block key. Oh, yeah. Is it good? No. Burrowing Beetle 2. Maybe it gets better, but I don't know. It feels terrible. Now I'm like low on blood. Ugh. Whatever. Show off the Half-Life's engines, physics. Wah, yeah. Woo! Huh? Go get the tuna can. Tuna can. Lisa needs braces.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
What do we do now?
Yeah, they've probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it would take down a human.
Do we need to kill them? Should we not just employ a vampire that has the ability to wipe their memory? Maybe induct them into ghoul service? Is there not an alternative to murder? No? Okay.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it.
I mean, they're already low lives. It's not like they have a lot of attachment.
Clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires?
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I don't see how a shot... Well, I guess shotgun can dismember you. But, like, buckshot is just pellets. What's the difference between pellets and a bullet? I mean, one has a bigger spread. To a vampire, is that a big deal? I don't know. Dragon's Breath, though, on the other hand, that would be, what's smart.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. Yay, a 38 revolver, even though the 38 seems to do the least amount of damage.
I'd be pissed if this wasn't so cute. Look at you trying so hard. It's absolutely precious.
Sorry, Jack. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. But yeah, this 38, I believe, is a big bullet. There we go. Ranged combat skill 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have some rats for dinner here, because we need some more blood. That rat's like rapping. Yeah, can't get him. Right over here? Yeah, come here, rat. Yeah. The Rats in Justice. I should do a Let's Play of that, because I don't think anyone really played that game. What's this? Huh. Bullets. Ooh, lots of... Wow, they really thought you were going to suck at this. Vampire the Masquerade Justice. Very good game. I do have a MetaQuest 3. MetaQuest 3S. Maybe I should do a Let's Play of that, too. Let me go start it. Anyway. Stop playing around. You're making the video too long. I don't care. Not a lot of people are going to watch this anyway, right? Did you hear the rats bugging out? Excuse me. How to deal with humans. Can I get behind this guy? Oh, I think I might be able to. Oh, does he see me?
What was that?
Oh. Unless that hits 100, he's not going to turn around. Oh.
Where you going, man?
Ow, maybe not. Gimme.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Ow. Burrowing beetle, save me! Now that I have no blood, let's deal with this guy. Where'd he go? Don't shoot at me. Hey, I see you have range combat 1 as well. Missed. There, free shot. Don't pull the knife out, I said shoot me. Wait. Nope. Come here. It's okay. It'll be over soon. He did. Grab the knife. Jack walks out. Grab the baseball bat. That's it. I hear the rats bugging out. That's so funny. It's probably like Gary Golden watching you. Like he's an agent and stuff.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
Is that it? It's all over?
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
Camarilla doesn't care. We just established that the Sabbat was not the cause. I'm already getting a headache.
Well, to be honest, it came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabbat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
You're losing me here, Jack.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you've got a cab to catch.
How do you know? Could be anybody
You know
honking the
a little
horn.
more, but
You were wrong about the
figure it all
bullets
out.
and the sounds of Sabbat outside, so... You know what? I'm taking your gun.
Make it back, stop in at the last round. It's a bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Yeah, that's the stuff that'll kill you.
I thought he just did.
Good luck.
Anyway. Wouldn't that be amazing if they did a remaster of this game? That would be so good. Let's do it on Unreal Engine. Make it good. Use some AI upscaling shenanigans. You know, I mean, we're at the stage now, I don't think a lot of people care as long as they get a product that's good. Nothing in there. There's some blood bags in the fridge. We like those. There's nothing under the bed. There's nothing behind the bed. Bed needs to be cleaned. TV.
Creature is thought to be some form of giant
Brian
octopus.
Matsoda's on TV, and we'll shut that off. And we're going here. We'll grab the pill bottle. We'll grab the watch. We'll take an imaginary shower and open the drawer. Grab the $100. He tells you sunrise is the thing. Thing from Strauss because he's a jerk. Emails, sunrise. Yes. One. Next. The game begins a pawn is removed. From a friend. Okay. Curio telling me to do what he just did anyway. Kilpatrick's crime pooter. Looking for that lazy ass ex-husband who's been laying on. This is where you go kill. This is bail bonds. This is good for money. Early on, and then of course your obligatory, you know. Anyway, oops. T key. Steven, press the T key. All right. Nothing in the mail slot. We'll come back to that later.
Hey, lady. You got some change, lady?
Here, it's not much. I hope it helps. Gave him $1. You used to get humanity for that. I think they took it out because it was just too easy. I could be wrong. Who knows? We're at 58 minutes because I keep talking, but that's okay. There's Mercurio bleeding all over the ground. No one stopped to help. There's cops patrolling the street. Hey, buddy, are you okay? Nope. LA 2000. We don't do it. Trips Pawn Shop. What do we got? $99. Lockpicks, blood bags, pill bottle, normal watch. Weapons we'll never use, and the pistol. You know what? Let's just get rid of all that now.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going? You, looking to buy or sell or...
Do you sell weapons?
No, not really. Sorry.
Thanks anyway.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Yeah, I think if you have a high enough persuasion or dominate or something, you can make him. I think later on, maybe it's Therese or Mercurio. One of them lets you still buy stuff from him. But anyway, 2 knives, baseball bat. I believe it must be the patch that lets you have multiple of a weapon, but I could be wrong. Pistol and all the ammo. He does not have new armor. We'll sell the pills, sell the watch. We're gonna keep that, but we're back up to 150. Later on, when you're trying to buy armor, it becomes, unless you're a high haggle, it's worth it. Tattoo parlor needs a key code.
Hey there, need a date?
No.
Hey, how's it going, girl?
I don't. Do I know you?
Oh man, wait, say that again.
Do I know you?
Oh man, you're a vampire, aren't you?
Do I know you?
Come on, you are too. Oh man, don't bullshit me, girl. Just come clean. I ain't gonna tell no one. It's okay. I just want to talk.
Do I know you?
Hell yeah! Oh man, I knew it. Oh jeez, I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh man, this is great. And I saw your teeth, and I was like, damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox Harrington. Pleasure to meet you. Oh man.
Do I know you?
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago, when this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and right there in front of my eyes! Blew my goddamn mind.
Do what? I'll stop.
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains
There's an argument
vampire power.
for ghouls that ghouls are in fact better than vampires because you are you're immortal as long as you're getting your blood. You do carry some of the power. You're extremely resilient to damage, and yeah, you're able to maintain your ghoulism. It's very good. I do believe the Tzimisce breed ghouls. I think that is a thing still. Revenants, whatever they are, but you can be born with the vampire blood in you, and it keeps you alive for your. I think your lifespan's a lot longer, but I don't know. I think that was a prior edition. But, you seem to enjoy it.
It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. It just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
They go... I believe the downside is that the characters that drink the blood go absolutely bonkers, possessive about their masters, but I could be wrong. Who is this nasty dude?
Oh man, I really wish I could tell you.
And of course, if they don't get their blood,
but it's really
they don't get their
cool
blood
to
every
talk
30
to
days or so.
Well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man, well, other than my master. So I
they
thought I'd
die
just
of
say,
old age
what's
very
up?
quickly.
You know?
It's been fun, Knox, but I need to leave. We're gonna go in the hospital first. I don't believe we can get back here. Oh, yes, we can.
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
Okay. Can I sneak?
Lovely evening.
Can I?
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
She has a better... Wow. Okay. Oh, dude, chill. Okay, we're going around. We'll just go around to the back. The asylum. Owned by Jeanette and Therese Vorman. Jeanette and Therese, believe it or not, are voiced by the same voice actress. I didn't know that. Gray Delisle? That's a tongue twister. A very interesting character. We'll explain why they're voiced by the same character in a moment. Because they're twins. Let's see, can we get in? Yes, we can. And we're gonna go to this room. As we all know, our favorite ghoul is in here. Or soon to be ghoul.
Please, get a doctor.
I'll see what I can do. And we're gonna go not talk to Malcolm because he's just gonna... Yeah, we know. We're just gonna talk to Malcolm and
Can someone call my grandma,
get told
please?
to go back here, so we'll just stay here. Stay with me, I can save you. Now you can leave her and she will die. You can do it. Nah, they're really milking this. Maybe my blood can heal you. Why would I do this as a gangrel? Well, my character has a very high humanity, and I feel like this would be something she'd do. Even though ghouling people technically, I think in the rules, lowers your humanity, because I guess in a way you're killing them. But you gain it, so who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. You like that? The best cure? No, we're not being weird about it.
Who are you? Oh, what did you do? What did you do to me?
I simply wanted to help.
But you did something. I kissed your wrist. I can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
Look, forget about this and don't say anything. You'll be fine.
You. I feel like I know you. Like you've always been here.
I really must be going now. Nothing in here. We're gonna talk to him in a minute. Chart. Hey, it's Brian Mitsoda. Mr. Motorcycle Gloves. You'll always see him with his gloves on when he's in public. It's to do with his social anxiety. Poor guy. Alright. Computers. Can I even read this? Research skill of at least 2. Nope. Well, we can sell it. That's worth it. Email. Lakers? Yeah. Next. No. 1. No. Quit. You have to come back here and it's something about the Kilpatrick's bail bonds or whatever. You have to read one of the emails. Pill bottle in here. Grab that for money. Break into Malcolm's office. Shouldn't need a thing. He's got morphine for Mercurio. Email. And I think it's Panacea? Yep. Can't remember if it's EA. Oops. Hello. It's E or an A. Malcolm, you free tonight? Malcolm, you dog. Paige, you slut. And I feel sorry for Trina. I'm sure the dynamic is more complicated, but right now, I just need money.
Sir, can you hear me? I'm sorry, miss, but you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
You, Malcolm? Your wife know about your affair?
Get out of here. Can't you see I'm with a patient?
You're a dick. Divorce is expensive. I'm asking for a few bucks.
Are you trying to blackmail me? You don't know who my wife is. She wouldn't believe you. Now get out.
Paige to Trina.
Wait now. What do you want?
75 bucks.
Deal.
You can grift him for more if you have a higher intimidate.
I'll have to drop it off later. Now never speak to me about that again.
Put it somewhere in your office, doctor. I'll collect it later. Because that's not creepy. You could have someone waiting for me later, but it's okay. So we're going to go out the back way. We don't want to get caught. Now, we're going to head to Mercurio. This guy you can, if you have a high enough persuasion or intimidate or seduction, you can do multiple things to him. I do not have any of those things, so we're going to walk away. There's no feeding marks here. The prostitutes, if you pay them when you're feeding off them, it just looks like you're kissing them. You can get away with it. The police, I believe you need a high enough brawl to grab them. Otherwise, they're a constant threat. But we're not going to worry about that too much. We won't be using Burrowing Beetle very often until it's leveled up. Oh yeah, he's messed up.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
A lot of his dialogue sounds phoned in, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was just the way they recorded it. I believe Mercurio is voiced by Andre Soglizzo. Voices Mercurio, Kane, Bruno, Victor, and Zhao. Are you Mercurio?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite?
Yes.
I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. Oh, I think my eyes popped.
Stay with me. What happened?
What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
Yep, that's a rib. It's a broken bottle. Now, look, tell me what happened to you.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A. I verified him. Organizations seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking
It's weird. You
never should have gone alone.
see how
Amateur move.
it goes up and down, the voice, the audio quality?
Those cocksuckers.
See, again, now it's different.
Left me for a stiff.
I wonder if that's the
Crawl to my
patch.
car,
I don't know if that's
crawl my
originally
ass up
done,
here.
but...
The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
I would, you know, it would be interesting to do a Let's Play. Mind you, I don't know if the game would function. You could do a Let's Play of version 1 and just see how unbelievably different. I do have the original CD-ROM. Whether or not you could do it, I don't know. You don't have the astrolite.
Hold on, you think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get there?
Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions. Right, alright. Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
Anything else?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know.
You can, I believe.
Do whatever you people
you can convince them to give it to you. I know the Toreador can seduce Dennis and chomp on him and take it. I'll go get the astrolite. Well, anyone with a high enough seduce, not just the Toreador, but...
You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of
not all Toreador are skanks.
You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Good to know. Goodbye. Some are artists. Some are playwrights. Some are aristocratics. They, you know, high society. What do you want to call it? Poseurs. It's, not all of them are, you know, seduce you sort of Toreadors. They just carry about their art. Beauty and things like that. Not all of them are attractive. Some of them are ugly. Who knows? I believe one of these is you can break through it. Yeah. You are not strong enough to move this. Yeah, you can break this and get in the back. I remember that. Because you have to get past the security guard chunk. Cop. Sewer entrance. There's a sewer entrance down there. Go through that sewer and you pop out up here. You play the Nosferatu, it's basically you have to. Because you can't be seen.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the...
Time to go meet the Thin Bloods.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
Thanks, bye. Rosa. I believe Rosa is, they're all Thin Blood. But she displays what the Thin Bloods are feared for, which is the visions of the future. Ooh, the unicorn. Wait. I can't remember what you can extort the one guy and tell him you've got a bunch of stuff to kill the master vampire, and I think he goes and gets killed. This guy.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
I refuse to get involved in this conversation. What are you talking about?
If the head vampire dies, we all become
only in the movies.
Oh. But how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
No, I think it's permanent.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
You can stay out of my way. Goodbye. Yeah, sorry. Good luck. So, there is a... Out for Blood. Vampire the Masquerade Out for Blood is the novel, is the interactive novel. And you come across a thin blood character. And if you romance her. If you kill her sire, which I believe is the antagonist of the book, if you kill them, she does in fact become human again. So it is technically true. You see these thugs come through the green banks.
Try up there, through that chain link gate. A couple of real nasty looking bloods come out there a couple of times a night.
Cool.
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
No. Why would I do that?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's sighting domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
What's wrong with you?
You all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, alright? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
How'd this
I
happen
just
to
come
you?
to town for the surf tourney.
This is a side quest. You can find Lily.
Been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Please continue.
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself. The way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone.
Who voices... I don't even know what his name is. E. Who voices E? Greg Illis. Voices Knox, E, Brian, Christopher, and a Sabat. So this guy, I don't think he's Australian, so he's putting on an accent. Go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but
I'll find that out.
I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Oh, he's English. So he's probably, yeah, he's putting on an accent, but he has a better time doing it than most others would, I'm sure. Is Lily dead?
Clinically, yes. But honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
You do know you're vampires, right?
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
Because you are? Maybe I should look into this whole thin blood thing.
Well, I hope you had better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city.
Thin Bloods in 5th edition are very fun.
We haven't been chased out yet.
They're kind of like... They are weaker, but they can foe the disciplines, and it's very fun, the alchemy thing, depending on how you do it. Are these others here Thin Bloods as well?
Aye, most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
I'll get back to you if I hear any. Cool.
Evening.
Are you okay?
It's nothing.
Sorry to bother you. Goodbye. And we're not going to talk to her because we're not getting into that mental gymnastics. Anyway. And going through, getting up. Now, if I go in there, do I fight him or do I just kill them all? You know what? What's up, boys?
Help you?
I always wondered if a true intestine's unraveled. It's 20.
You just made my night,
yeah.
asshole.
Ah, mine too.
Hey, hold it.
Ow. We want the baseball bat. We're gonna drink from you. Drink from you. And a blood buff, fortitude. And drink from you. Oh, he's so dead. Take all your weapons. This does not make it easier to see at all. Oh. There's explosives. There's a meth lab in here, man. Don't. What are you doing? Your lunch. I'm shooting a firearm inside of a place with explosives. You guys are crazy. I'll take that. I think that's it. There might be one more in here somewhere. There he is. Hi, it's all going. You're not killing them the right way. You're feeding on them and... Yeah, I have brawl. That's what we do. Do I have brawl? Yeah, I do. So I have brawl. We want the car stereo, though. Where'd that go? Hey. Did I get ripped off? I got ripped off. Poor dentist, I hardly knew he... Oh, there it is. Car stereo. I'm an idiot. We're gonna get his money back. And you can convince him... Or, sorry. Convince him to give it back as well. I believe if you have a high enough persuasion. There is a dog out there, but we're not going to go and kill him, because I'm a gangrel, we don't kill dogs. And we'll take that. And if you're the money-grubbing type, you can tell Mercurio you don't get it back. And keep it, but I'm not going to do that, because we're not that type. Grab all this stuff. And you can do the stealth method too. You can go back here. Is this a barbecue pit? It is. That's pretty cool. These guys are living the life. But you can shut the lights off. And I believe this thing, you can blow it up and it shuts down the power as well. That's when you play the stealth character and you want to murder them. We made noise. There's the dog. You don't kill the dog. And if you really wanted to get through the breezy way, you just pick the one board off. And just get through this way as well, but full frontal assault. Because we can. Do. To these guys, all you'd hear is like absolute war go on, then I come back down without a scratch. They're like, huh, that's interesting. 20. Am I going the right way? Yep. Sort of. I don't remember. Oh, megahertz computing, that's right. There's a guy that comes by at the back here too, you can feed on him. Yeah, he's peeing. You can grab him if you want. I remember. When I played the Malkavian, it was all about obfuscate and ninja kill stuff. And then when I played the Nosferatu, I was disappointed because that's like literally the only thing you can do. Because you're, you know,
Don't touch me. Right?
As soon as you walk in front of someone, they freak out because you're ugly. So we're gonna go here.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
You said something before about selling weapons?
No, I said, well, I mean, I don't have any guns. No guns. What?
Nothing. It's just that I wouldn't be interested in someone who did.
I'm not properly licensed to carry major weapons. You know, anything beyond a pocket knife is mine personally. You know, like just for show.
I'm sure we can make some kind of a deal here.
Well, I don't know. I don't really know you.
Look, don't sweat it. I appreciate you going in your out on a limb for me.
Well, okay. Hey, it's cool. I'm overstocked anyhow. Take a look and feel free to come back anytime.
Thanks. I'll see what you have. So now he's going to sell me stuff. All he does is sell you ammo, I think. So we're going to sell all of the melee weapons we picked up because we don't need them. And the pistol because we don't need that. And the pill bottle. We're not going to get rid of the morphine bottle. The wooden stake is not worth anything, so we're not going to sell that. 25 for a car stereo. Astrolite can't sell it, and the book is worth 15, so it's worth money. We're going to lose 250 when we go back to Mercurio, but it's nice to have enough money to get the armor upgrade, so not only does it protect us, but it also makes us look cooler. Mercurio, I brought you some morphine. Hold still.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that.
I got the Astrolite back.
Yeah? Did you waste those sons of bitches?
Yes, they left me no choice.
Great. Hope it was painful. Did you get my money back?
I did. Here it is.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I might have to buy some new kidneys with this.
I don't think you could buy kidneys for $250, but okay. What am I supposed to do now?
You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a Sabbat interest.
How do I find this place?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than me about this city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
It's a Nosferatu. What? Why?
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her?
No.
Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese calls it off. If you want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off the feud.
So what do you know about this Therese chick? No, we're gonna...
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do business there.
What can you tell me about her? What you mentioned? I have some questions. I'll go see her. Goodbye. Yeah, you basically ask him about stuff about her, and he'll tell you that she's Jeanette's salacious and Therese is stick in the mud, and that's basically it. Is it important? No. Are there Let's Plays that deal with it? Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. Now. I remember the first time I walked in here and it was like, what? Anyway.
What do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl, like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. Oh, I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
an odd character. You can tell by her eyes, they're different colors. And, who are you?
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out. I'm the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile. And everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
Aren't you the tease? Do you have a name?
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Okay, goodbye. And watch her leave. I'm not sure if this was to, like, highlight her rear end, or if it was to just show you where to go. I have no idea. Anyway. Club goers you can talk to if you have a high enough seduction. You can feed on them. Of course, everyone knows the dance thing, where you dance for a little while and gain your last point of humanity. Anyway. That was a full thing. She's an NPC you deal with later. Of course, it's Golden Boy.
Hey, girl.
Hey, Nox, what's going on?
Yeah, not much. I'm just waiting around for my master.
The master you couldn't talk about?
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh, man, his name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
No kidding, small world. I'm looking for him.
Oh, man, I wish I knew where he was. I'm getting antsy waiting around for him. I need to tell him some stuff, you know? I don't know where he is or stays or anything. Oh, man, whenever he needs me, just, you know, appears.
What do you need to tell him?
Oh, man. Wow. Bertram has seen an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica.
I believe he's
He
Kwai
might
Chin.
be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
Yeah, Kwai Chin. So what's the problem?
Oh, man, this guy, this thing, got wise to me. Now, instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? I see this guy appear around me all the time, like, up in the distance, watching me. He'll warp up next to me. Oh, man, and disappear.
Want me to take care of it?
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. He's so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Driver's license? Shouldn't that tell you who he is?
No, the picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it.
I'll look into it for
Right
you.
on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Sounds good.
Oh, man, yeah, sure. What do you want to know?
Nothing. Actually, I need to get out of here. See ya. So, this is fighting the Kwai Jin guy.
Sheesh, is this place always so dead?
More so than you think.
I thought coming to LA was going to be more exciting than Arizona. I didn't come all this way just for watered-down booze.
If I hear anything going on, I'll stop by and tell you. See ya. Yeah, you can.
Fun, people.
You can, if you have a high enough seduction, you can bite her.
It's called fun.
Later on, I believe she's an NPC to a quest line, so. I'm on the wagon. I don't drink alcohol. I'm looking for Therese. Where can I find her?
Therese? She's upstairs. She said she had business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her?
I need to talk to her.
Yeah, I hear that from everyone, sweetheart. She expecting you or something?
That's it. She's expecting me.
Alright, look, I'll cut you a break because we're busy here. I'll buzz Therese, tell her you're coming. Take the elevator over there up. But if I hear that you're not supposed to be there, you and me are gonna have a little heart-to-heart. You hear me?
Thanks, goodbye. I'm pretty sure you'd have no chance, but okay. I'd pull you apart like warm bread. Two. I like how there's level 1, level 2. Wouldn't it just be up and down? Or G and B? right? Like, is there a third floor? Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. I've seen this already.
Your city? Last time I looked, it was called Santa Monica, not stuck-up bitch. So vulgar. I can't even look at you sometimes. Jessica. Oh, Therese, you really do paint a flattering portrait of me with your turn-of-the-century bars. I always assumed you could do nothing but look down on me. Just the sight of you. The sight of that wicked, painted pout, concealing that dirty, diseased mind. Sin! You have no shame. Let's see who is without sin cast the fierce tone. Go ahead and mock me. You pull your pranks, make fun of my ways. It suits you. You're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a prig as well? I'm your sister. How can you treat me like this? That's it, Jeanette. Run away from the truth. I'll take care of everything, as always.
So, not to spoil it, and I'm sure the game's been out for 20 years, guys. If you don't know already, Therese is Jeanette, obviously, and Jeanette is Therese. That's why they're, you know, quote, twins. I believe in the lore, initially they were two people, and something happened, and maybe Therese diablerized Jeanette, or Jeanette diablerized Therese. I don't know. It's never really touched on, but I do know that at one point there were two people, and now she's the one person, but she's also Malkavian, which makes her freaking crazy. So she's also especially, I think it's in LA by Night, she's portrayed as a very big power player in LA, and she is one of the most dangerous kindred. She sends Prince Vannevar Thomas? Is that his name? I don't remember. I think it's Vannevar Thomas. She sends that Venture Prince insane with her powers. She just makes him go crazy. Like one night at a time. I don't know, maybe she poisoned him or something. I can't remember why, but she uses her child. I believe the character's name, not E, X. Then the character's name is X, and I think she uses him to view what goes on with use of her powers. And yeah, she's pretty psychopathic, even though a lot of people go, oh yeah, man, like the pencil skirt and the, she's good looking, secretary vibes and whatever. She is a bad guy, no matter how you view this.
Characters trying to approach. So dirty.
She's the one. I mean, I would rather have LaCroix be in charge than her, because God only knows what she would make people do. You can hack her computer. I'm not gonna. Oh, there's two computers. There's the laptop. That's Jeanette's computer. That's her computer. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything important on them. She has a screensaver though. She's rocking the. What is this? What does she got in here? No gaming GPU. Your computer is also not plugged in. I'm very disappointed. Yet somehow it functions. Anyway.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
I'm just glad she's gone. You are
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on.
The eye
what brings you to Santa
other
Monica?
Color. A very interesting detail that they obviously threw in there to throw you off, but whether or not when she switches personalities, does it actually change his color, or does she put a contact lens in, or does she take a contact lens out? Quite like Superman. takes the glasses off, and therefore, you know, he goes from being Clark Kent to Superman. Who knows? I thought Jeanette... No, it's not insult her.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so... unclean.
Your phobias don't concern me. Why do you hate him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
She's nuts. Then can you put out the word that you've got no feud with him?
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
He's hiding from her because I would assume that his fate would be very close to what happens to Vanavar. Bertram would probably end up as him, sent insane till he was dead. So staying away from her is a good idea. I'm assuming that Bertram, being a Nosferatu, would already know that she and Jeanette are the same, but he knows to deal with one and then not the other, but who knows. That's unfortunate, but I do need to see
Tongue
him.
and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Another, gladly, what do I have to do?
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt.
A fetter.
While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
And what if I can't find one? Why don't you go? Yeah, yeah. I'll do this if you promise to call off a few.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
I can respect that. I appreciate it. Bye.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
Is that what it takes to get the job done?
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Right, goodbye.
Tongue. What a disgusting name.
Yeah. There are a lot of characters in this game that are very, very interesting. She is the one that I would be the most afraid of. And if you aren't, you're an idiot. My word is gold. No, you're a vampire. Like and plus she's Malk. You can't trust her. And she's in any Malkavian in a seat of power. Not good. Because they are... Their whole outlook can change on a dime. You never know. And that's what makes them, you know, a Ventrue I would trust to an extent. But Jeanette's a wild card. You couldn't trust her just based on that. But Therese, I think she's too snaky.
Stinking bowels bloat themselves on apocalypse.
There's a sewer grate. Oh, there we go.
I have seen the squirming.
So, welcome to the sewers. This is like a whole other little mini game. But not really. If you play a Nosferatu character, this is your home. And if you play a Nosferatu character, you get free blood. It's everywhere, and they get more blood for eating rats. Playing the Nosferatu is awesome. And people will look at it and go, oh, they're ugly. Have you seen the character models? They're all ugly. But they have wild advantages in this game. They're fantastic. And even in the tabletop, they're really, really fun because they know everything. They know everyone's dirty laundry. That's their big thing. They're information brokers. So, where are we? Ocean House Hotel. You are here. E. So we're going behind me straight. And we're going this way. You can get lost. Usually you just look for the big, that thing. This is the way up. That's what the key opens. I don't believe you can unlock this without the key. It's like one of those gated areas. You know what? I'm gonna save the game just so I don't, bugger myself. There we go. Now, this is an interesting mission. This was designed to scare you, and when I first played this game, yeah, I mean, there's some spots that's jump scares and stuff, but it gets interesting, right? So, obviously the ghost doesn't want you in here. You'll notice that this thing is here now. You'll go into this room here. This is like their, their shanty shed for, they've got their toilet. Washcloth and all this stuff. That's like a, your typical construction. They put down the little box thing and you, they got nachos? What's that? It's on the bottom of it. Oh, weird. Looks like chicken Alfredo or something. Gross. It's probably been here for a while. You hear the tractor turn on and then bash into the side of this thing. And you're locked inside until... Right? See it. Neat, eh? Anyway. There's lots of goofy details. Maybe I'll point them out. Nothing going on out here. Nothing over here. Just wander in. Pop. Oh no! That used to scare that scared the snot out of me the first time. Now. What did Therese say? Oh, a ghost can't hurt you. They're perfectly harmless. That is not true. Right? Get used to that, because it's going to happen a lot. See? They'll throw things at you. Well, physical damage is still physical damage, and they rupture the gas lines, and it spits hot air at you, and fire, or heat, extreme heat, hurts vampires, so, they throw things at you and hit you. It's annoying. And you'll look back and you'll see ghosts. Like that. So... if you walk straight, you will fall through the floor there. I believe there's no way to avoid it. Ow. Hit me. Do it, I'm here, kill me. Family missing. When I turn around, he's gonna be there again. Ah! Yeah. Stuff. Yeah, I don't think you can avoid not going down there unless this works. No. I've never actually tried. I've always, like, speed run this level. You just drop down, run, get back up, grab the thing, grab the key out. Like, it's not an issue. Ow. People will be like, oh, you're tanking the damage. Yeah, who cares? Fall through the floor. Oh, no. He's somewhere in here. Nah. This isn't Amnesia, boys. It's not that scary. Difficulty 8. Where am I at? Well, we're taking animalism. I need one more for that. So we're not going to put into that yet. That scared me the first time, too. You follow her. Right? That pops. Oh no! And then I think this is locked now. Yeah, you have to bust your way through. And nothing in here. Oop. Hotel hell! Oh no! Slowly opens. Back in here. This is where lots of people get killed. They see this and they rush in, right? He's coming for you. Right? These pop off and hit you. You can die in here. This is... You're better off turning the power on and just waiting. Get safe. Right? When you walk past these, they pop off like that. They will kill you really fast. So just be, yeah, see like that. So you gotta be aware of the steam. You don't care, you can run through it. Ah! Right. A little blood heal. A little fortitude. Just wander right through it. Remember, you do regenerate, but this map will grind you down, and then you're all of a sudden you're at like no HP going, oh, what the fuck? So just get our health back a little bit. One more. Hey. Oh, there it goes. Don't be scared. Just don't die. That's the main thing, right? Now the power's on. The elevator should work now. Again, this is another spot. Where you can die. Ooh. Just run past it. Yeah, she'll tell it, and she's showing you clues, so I'll go for the phone. I'll go for the picture. Ah! Another body. I ain't going in there. I'll go in here instead. Well, that was a mistake. I will get out. I'm playing Frogger with flying furniture. That was probably one of the developers or one of the writers that got married during the production of the game. Congratulations, if that is true. If not, congratulations to that couple. That couple anyway. And yes, this is the children's room. You go in and you see the stereotypical "Daddy is a bad guy" picture. And I do believe this is supposed to be the mock-up of the house. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. And you'll go through here, and she'll see her, and she'll point again. Trying to avoid... This is another one where you fall through the floor. It's supposed to be like kind of like the Shining sort of parody. He's in the bar. Yeah, good idea. Get inside the little tiny elevator. This is often the where you get messed up. See all the stuff laying around? Yeah. You know what's coming. I remember we established that it was like safe to be here or here. There was a spot where you could be where you were less likely to get hit. The microwave throws through the wall, or through the door. But I'm gonna try... Oh.
Help me.
Let's see. Just arrived here. We've been lucky in. First 2 days have been almost perfect, except Ed can't seem to stop asking about the locket I received from my mother. He seemed to think it was sent to me by some other admirer. It can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Yeah, it basically goes into her horror story of yeah. He's coming.
He's coming.
Yeah, there you go, and you sort of just chill in the corner. Yeah, this gets wild. If you are in the middle of this room and you don't know what's going on, you're toast. Because this flying debris and the fire and all that, it will kill you. You just wait it out. You do take some damage, obviously blood heal yourself, but nothing. It's not that bad. It can be though. That was a misclick. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. There we go. Get the hell out of there. Whoop. Keep pressing C to crouch. Anyway, there you go. And, you know, the obligatory 2000s box puzzle. Thanks, Half-Life. What do I mean? Wow. You know what I mean. You know, and then you go, well, you can just jump up anyway, but every single game has this stupid puzzle with the box. I don't know.
Be careful.
And she ain't kidding. And you'll see why in a second. You'll jump down here, the elevator falls. So jump, get out of there. If you don't move, you're toast. Remember, ghosts can't hurt you, right? Ghosts absolutely can and do wish you bodily harm. Can't get in that door. You can get in this door. Very carefully. This is another one of those spots where there's hazards. Pop. I'm not sure if that was to guide you in here or what, but I don't remember if there's anything valuable. You dick. Anyway. Walking through, you see her running away. Yeah. Nothing going on in here. And screw that noise. Throw it. Ah! He hit me. Ugh. They put all this on the ground and you can't move. You get stuck. This is where it gets bad. There's a spot on the wall that pops like a gas line or something, and it really hurts. Oh. Oh. No. Chest with no items. Thanks, guys. Worst blocking puzzle ever. There we go. Oh no, spectral fire! It does hurt, but very little. If that was real fire, you'd be dead. Your character would incinerate. Kindred go up like dry kindling. They really do. Just be aware of it. Jump over that. And then that's the bad one. Avoid that. These hurt. Observe. You run through 3 of those, you're toast. And then you'll catch the 4th one. I think when they pop, they do even worse damage to you. See? That one, I don't think you can avoid it. And then I think she's the one that does this. She restores it. You find the locket. And then animalism. Spectral Wolf. I can't wait to find out what this does, because I have never been able to get this far with the gangrel. I know night ravens are okay. Burrowing beetle we've established is terrible. But then again, level 3 it might be good, so we'd have to check. I do believe we jump onto the ladder, or we completely miss it and fall straight to our deaths. Ooh, fire axe. There's a spot where we get in here. And then that's it. I think he's done throwing stuff at us, except for the phone. Try to avoid the hole in the ground. I believe she thanks us as we leave. Maybe? No. Anyway, that's that mission. This is... I mean, when it came out, when you play this mission for the first time, it's like, what's going on? I think they actually, when whoever patched this, probably tuned the damage down, because I remember going through those steam spots at the top. That would just kill you. You would just die instantly. But we're good. We survived. Time to head back to Therese. And tell her to, you know, deal with the feud. How are we going to deal with the painting? We're going to see. We're going to figure that out. We got free blood down here, so... Rat. I juggled that one. I'm gonna make a rat montage. There we go. I do believe Therese is no longer there, and it is Jeanette, and she convinces you, even though you don't want her to go and slash paintings with a knife.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
I brought this for Therese.
Ooh! Can I see it?
I'd rather give it to Therese.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No, please calm down. I wouldn't give you the time of day, you crazy bitch.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, that's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Don't fall for the Malkavian white noise. I understand, but I still can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Shut up already. I'm not only giving it to Therese, and that's final.
Fine. You hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
Cut the schoolgirl act and just tell me what it is.
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city.
Yeah,
and
your sister.
We can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
I need to talk the tongue. This isn't helping.
I thought we went over this. Therese isn't here. Until he hears it from her, Bertram's like a windshield in the deep blue sea. Invisible.
This is it, you understand. The last thing I am doing for either of you.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I'm not going to steal charity money.
It's not what you think. Every pretty penny dropped in that box is going right into some other kindred's purse. You'd be crooking from a dirty steal.
I'm not stealing charity money, but I'll do the rest. Then you'll call off the feud.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
That sounds like a you problem. If I don't get to see Tongue when I get back, I'm taking it out on both of you. Bye.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
I will. So, obviously, this is her getting back at trees, and you're in the middle of it, and I can't remember if there's a way out of doing that, but it's experience, right? But how do we deal with the construct? We deal with it the only way we can. Fortitude, protean, and movement mechanics, I guess. But if we use blood buff, we can get through this. And that, my friends, is good enough. Lockpicking difficulty of 1. Now, goes in the stages. This is Book of Nod, blah blah blah. We all have heard this story a million times in this lore. Charity box, I believe it's, you know, $200 or something. I don't know. I'm not taking it because it lowers your humanity. The story is Cain slays Abel. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. Cain spurns Lilith. Pretty self-explanatory, right? So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this thing, when you didn't have combat abilities, was off. But I think we're going to be okay. Burrowing Beetle, I'm going to try it. I don't think it'll help. But we'll try. So, you run. Burrowing Beetle! Wow, 5 damage. Spectral Wolf? Oh yeah. Get him! Wow. It worked while it didn't. So we'll refresh Fortitude. We will, Protein. And we'll see how well we can do. Just remember to keep them up. Use blood heal if you have to. Need blood. Well, that's why we have blood bags, guys. Get some blood back. Oh, Ravens work. Limitedly. I don't think Fortitude did much. I tell you, that boss fight now is a joke. Because when this game came out, that was rough. Like you were like doing this and, you know, trying to. Oh, it was bad. Anyway, we're good. We're whole. Don't go out the front. Actually, I think we're stuck going out the front. Oh no, they're right.
No.
Okay. Don't kill him. It's one good bite. Oh, there he is. Generic. Quick. Anyway. Good enough. Alright. Whoop. Still have full humanity.
You. What were you thinking?
About?
The museum. That was my event! Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Wait.
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I wanted the experience.
Jeanette claimed you did it for her, but let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yeah, I have them. I have the item from the Ocean House.
Excellent! I'll take that. However, there's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
And how do I do that?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
If the Baron of Santa Monica wants her sister back, I'll get her. I'm not.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just
she wants to be Prince. That's the thing. She wants to be the Prince of the Camarilla. Or Prince of the Camarilla in LA, anyway. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Ruby Spectral Wolf in this place.
Freeze, mother! Freeze, mother! Freeze, mother! Freeze, mother! Freeze, mother!
I have to wait for the one wolf to finish. Will he kill his buddy? Maybe. I'm eating the last guy. That is so cool. Oh, I'll take a shotgun. Oh, yeah. This isn't gonna kill him, but it's still gonna be funny. Oh, that felt good. Oh. Hey! Excuse me, sir.
Hey, stop, man!
No. I refuse.
Hey, stop, man!
Come here. I. He's dead. Cool. Shotgun's worth money. Nah, she calls you. Poor dude, just got in the crossfire. Technically, you should lose humanity for that, but he did die because of you. Hello?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this. She's crazy! Help!
Yeah, by this stage you figured it out, but if you play the Malkavian, the Malkavian character knows right off the bat.
Hey, baby. Need company?
No, go away, you're weird. No, this isn't gonna be good. Oh, okay then.
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success.
I believe
you had to meddle, didn't you?
Convincing them to coexist is something you
I wasn't
require
sticking my
skill
fingers
for,
in
but
anyone's
I'm not
pie,
sure.
dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What's going on?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Go on, Jeanette.
Had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up!
Go on, Jeanette.
Would you like to tell the story? She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night, pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit. But it's all an act, isn't it? I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Yeah, that's a theory too, that Therese embraces Jeanette, but that's also, you know, it's never really established. This doesn't give you the right to tell her what to do.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions.
I'm picking
if
Jeanette
she can't control
because
something,
obviously
she gets
Jeanette
rid of
would
it.
be the
And
easier
you're a
one to
wild
deal with.
animal.
At least she's
You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're
incompetent.
stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Therese is the one you don't want to deal with. You're right, Jeanette. Therese tried to have me killed.
Therese will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What happened to your father, Jeanette?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
I can't believe you killed your own father, Therese.
The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me.
Enough! Don't say another word about that.
So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. I
assume her origin story is much like the Joker's origin story. It changes every time they tell it. Grab the gun, Jeanette.
I killed her. I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change. You understand, don't you? Poor Therese. You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in an empty oil tank. He'll help you because I'll ask him to. But you must keep your tongue tied tight about what happened this night. Understand?
I understand. Goodbye.
Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while. I'm going to be so lonely without Therese. I mean, I may need someone like you sometime, and I do get bored so easily. Maybe you could come by and cheer me up sometime.
I'll think about it. You kind of scare me, Jeanette. Goodbye. So obviously, yeah, she doesn't kill Therese. That's all in her head. A month later, she'll be back and blah, blah, blah. And any time you see Therese, she'll be like, oh, I'm just pretending to be her. You know, she's nuts. She's a psychopath. She's crazy. She's nuts. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But anyway, don't get fooled. Malks are a level of crazy you don't understand, and that's the reason why they're crazy, because you don't understand. Everyone's like, oh, the canonical thing's Tourette. No, it's not. There's no canonical ending to that. That's one vampire pretending to be two different people, and that'll always be the thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go meet for Bertram Tongue, but I'm gonna end the video there. This will be part 1 of Dudeboy777 plays Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Hope to see you in the next part.